This is a short tutorial on how to add notes to Logos Bible software. And the notes are really handy because if you're in a particular book or Bible and you want to add your own notes or maybe scripture references, I've chosen Isaiah 53 here as an example, and I've got a note here on the 5th verse. You can see the little yellow note sign. You hover over it, and it has two scripture references and some in detail here that I've added at my notes. It says Nathan's Notes on the bottom. So here's how to start. If you have never added any notes, you want to first go to Documents, and you want to go here. There's a new and an open. So you got to remember there's a difference between these two columns. New means anything you click in here is going to add a new one. So you want to go to Notes, and when you click that, it's going to open up the notes file. If you've never done this yet, you need to do this. And you'll have here Untitled Notes, and you need to double click on that and type in what you want to call your basic note file. You really only need one note file if you're going to use it for scripture references and book references. But you're not limited to that, but that's all you need. So I named mine Nathan's Notes, and then go down here and you will basically see if you have any notes. There's no notes yet, so none there. So I'm going to go ahead and close this out. So make sure you do that step first if you haven't done that yet. Then you go over here to this verse, and let's say that you want to add a note to maybe the whole verse. All right, so you could highlight this whole verse and you can right click on it. Or you could highlight one word or one sentence. All right, now when you right click on it, the context sensitive menu pops up, and here's your whole verse you've highlighted. And if you click on that and add a note to that, it will work. But it will limit you to this note only showing up in this Bible, which I've got the New American Standard Bible open. And that will be the only way you will see your note. But if you click on Reference, Isaiah 53:3, instead of what you've highlighted, the selection, then your note will go with you everywhere this verse is referenced. So if you're in another Bible, it will be there. If you're in a book that refers to this verse, it will show up. So that's the advantage of doing the reference note. Then you go click on Reference, that whole line, and then you click on Note, Add New Note. Now my notes are called Nathan's Notes, so I would click right there. Now what happens is my notes pop up over here, and now I can type out what I want here. So I'm going to type sample for now, sample text, and then if I wanted to reference a verse, I would type Matthew, whatever, 3:2, 2 or 3:3. Can't see my own typing. 3:3. And then I could type it out. It isn't going to pop up Matthew 3:3 unless I type out what Matthew 3:3 has to say. All right, and that does that. I'm going to go ahead and close my notes by going to the drop down here. I'm going to go close. And now, when I go back over here, look at that. Sample text is what I typed in. Matthew 3:3, Nathan's Notes. All right. I'm going to right click that, and I'm going to say, hey, I don't want that annotation because, after all, it was a sample. So there you go. That's how you add notes. So when you're done, a real good note looks like this.